Now we jump ahead to WrestleMania 36, the only WrestleMania in history with 0 attendance, a record, and the first to take place on both days of the weekend.
Yeah.
It also featured one of the most bizarre matches in the event's existence, the Firefly Funhouse match between The Fiend Bray Wyatt and John Cena. Cena won a hard-fought match against Wyatt at WrestleMania 30 in 2014. A heartbreaking result for Wyatt, who could not handle the failure. He'd rebuild, capturing the WWE Championship.
I was there for that event.
Inner Fiend,
I was there live.
Capturing the Universal Championship. But he never forgot about the pain of that WrestleMania 30 loss. So when Cena showed up on SmackDown after some time away to announce that he would not be competing at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend took the opportunity to persuade him to reconsider. A simple point to the WrestleMania sign was all that was needed to signal the challenge, with Cena tipping his cap to accept it. Wyatt would lay out the conditions. John Cena would have to venture into the Firefly Funhouse if he wanted this match, where he, The Fiend, would be waiting. Not one to ever back down, Cena remained unfazed. Sure, he didn't know exactly
Dude,
what was
I'm
gonna
interested
happen,
to see
but
how
he
they
had to
do
trust in
this.
himself
It's definitely
and
gonna
his
be
skills.
cutscene heavy. It has
Skills
to
that
be.
had delivered a victory over this man before. But he knew that this was not going to be easy, and that he was walking into the base of the enemy. And without the voices of the WWE Universe to cheer him on, Cena would have to face the mind games of The Fiend alone and hope that he was strong enough to survive. But it's up to you to break Cena down and show him that in the Firefly Funhouse, there is no one as powerful as The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Yowie wowie indeed.
Yo, this is wild. This is wild. Because this is mind blowing. The pandemic era. Everybody else was closed down, but professional wrestling was still here. Get no respect.
There's another world that exists beyond our realm of comprehension. A world where our darkest urges are no longer kept secret. A world where gods, monsters, angels, and demons are neighbors. Who are we really? And why do we do the things that we do? Hey, John, let's take a real deep look at who you really are. You're about to face your most dangerous opponent yet. Yourself! Welcome to the Firefly Funhouse!
Yeah! Woo!
John Cena! Sup, John? You looking for Bray, dude? I saw him! He went that way! He went through that door! That way!
That way.
Go on, bro!
Man.
Be careful, dude!
See, I wasn't the only one either. Fucking Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson. He even wanted to see Bray Wyatt do the movies and shit. Because, bro, like, look at this shit. Bray Wyatt had some shit going on in his mind. And just imagine him just direct a horror film or something, bro. Like, woo. He would have had everybody twisted.
Tonight, I'm issuing a challenge for anyone back there. That's face, Bray Wyatt!
Big ass fist.
What makes you think you got what it takes to hang with Bray Wyatt? Ruthless aggression! Wow! Whoever thought this was actually gonna work? I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty embarrassing, you know? Ruthless aggression! Whoa, John. I am literally living your biggest failure right now. I'm not gonna lie.
It's crazy
It's sad. I
listening
guess I can
to
see why you almost got fired, right?
a bunch of Cena's
Ruthless
interviews as of
aggression!
recently.
Woo-hoo!
This gimmick
You cannot
nearly
touch,
got him
you cannot
fired.
touch. Ruthless aggression. Now, John, you know what I'm thinking right now? Is this really what you want to do with your life?
Playing now. What the fuck, bro? Yo, wait. Dude, this is wild. Like, look at the arena, man. I gotta look around real quick. Dude, this is fucking crazy. This is crazy. It's literally just darkness. Nah. But you should be fun. Dude, the music that they're using for this could be good, like entrance music. Definitely has that Bray Wyatt horror mood. John Cena 2002. Don't wear us down. 99. Apparently, I still had to hit you a little bit more. I can't see where the end of the bar is. Facts. Damn, did it like just hype up? Yowie, wowie. Oh, come on. Dude, that's still a slipper? What did that even do? Headbutt so I could stare into his soul. I gotta do it in the ring. See, man, this is what I mean. They should really highlight like keywords like ring. So you know, hey, if you so happen to be outside of the ring, get your ass in the ring. Especially with that punk kick one, man. So many faces blurred. The whole match was blurred. So wild.
What's up, brothers? My tag team partner is such a
Yeah.
but worship him. Why? Because that's what being a stud is all about. Having muscles. No matter what little talent you possess. And that, my friends, is what my tag partner Johnny Largemeat is all about. Wait till you see that body. Wow! I mean, the ladies love him, and the men, they want to be him. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce you to my tag team partner, Johnny Largemeat. Yeah, that's right, Big Daddy. Let me tell you something, because the fact of the matter is, when the rubber hits the road, the cream rises to the top. Somebody say something about WrestleMania day and night. You're gonna pay for the whole seat and use only the edge. I mean, my God, the power of the people is right in my veins. What you gonna do, brother, when you realize the egomania has been running wild on you? Oh!
Word life. This is basic thugonomics.
Dude.
Basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life. This is basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life. This is basic thugonomics. Word life. Now I'm the doctor of thugonomics. I just switched like that in mid-fight. The audience will be excited. They just went from 6 to midnight. Oh, I get your little joke. I can only talk in rhyme, right? Fine. I still shine. You ain't taking away my limelight. If all I got is rap and I use it to my advantage, because unlike Husky Harris, it's a weight that I can manage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bray, I got a great idea for your puppet show. Put my junk in a glove. You can call him Mr. Suck It, bro. You've been a disappointment since they brought you to the dance. You a slut for opportunity. You're blowing every chance.
That rhyme.
Chances? How dare you talk to me about chances, John Cena? I have had to earn everything I've ever been given in life, and still they're taken from me. You're the golden goose, John. Your chances, they're unlimited. You're untouchable. But you're not a hero, John. You're a bully. You're a horrible person. You take the weaknesses of others and you turn them into jokes. You would do anything for fame, John. Congratulations. You're the man now, John. Poor, lonely John Cena. This is your last chance, man. The floor is yours.
You in the doctor's house trying to get up in my face? All you really get is these nuts up in your face.
from within. He straight up said no signature. The Doc. John Cena dives into the Doc. I love how his hat disappeared and everything.
I was the color red in a world full of black and white. I had the whole world in my hands. Abigail spoke of this day, my entire life.
And they are.
We're supposed to be a man of the people. Then why weren't you listening? Hear them now, John! They wanted me! They needed me! This was supposed to be a prophecy fulfilled. But instead, it's my grandest failure. I've heard for so long, I can't remember what it's like to feel. But now, it's time to rewrite my own story.
Sammy Sam.
We both know that's not enough to end it, Superman. But this is. 6 years ago, you made the wrong choice, cowboy. Fix it. Fix it, John. Fix it!
I'm enjoying it. Showcases the pain in the ass at times, though. Especially on Legend.
I love you too. You want to know what I really want to do right now? No. You know what
How many cinematics have actually had there been?
I want to introduce the coolest guy that ever walked the face of the wrestling earth. Give it up for John Cena!
Fucking Cena. Like, he couldn't even do the too sweet right, bro. Talking about Cena.
You ain't gonna like this.
And he's here. Finally. Finally. He's in a WWE 2K game that's not fucking boo-boo ass 2K20. The Fiend is back. What the fuck you pinning for? Motherfucker! He really just did that. Just chuck that at me. TikTok. Dude. Fiend looking real good up in this game, man. Looking too clean. They're getting stunned. Like, no, let me in, Taunt. Come on, Brody. You know he's about to hit me with the AA. Dude, the way when his eyes are closed, dude, the mask is wild. He said, let me just finger fuck you.
John Cena fights valiantly, but ultimately succumbs to the powers that exist inside the Firefly Funhouse. And the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, finally avenges a loss that had eaten at him for 6 long years. A total nightmare for John Cena. Many of the matches in the 2K24 showcase are easy dream matches. And as we know, usually a dream match is something that fans talk about, pitting 2 superstars against each other when they know that will never
like Sting and Undertaker, WWE. Y'all had the moment. Y'all had the chance.
Dream match can be. With a simple invitation, Kevin Owens put the wheels in motion for his personal dream match, one against WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin. Asking for Austin to be a guest on the KO show was just step 1. Next was to disparage the state of Texas whenever he had
Kevin
the
Owens is
opportunity.
way better
I've
at
been
a
here
heel.
for a couple of days and it's actually worse than
Give
I
or take.
remembered.
Cause he's
And then it was to
amazing right now
extend that
too.
trash talk
Cause they're
to
letting him
Austin
just do
himself.
whatever.
Stone Cold hadn't competed at WrestleMania since a 2003 loss to The Rock at WrestleMania 19, but he still had plenty of fight in him. With WrestleMania 38 taking place in Texas, Austin knew that he had to show up and hit Kevin Owens with whatever he needed to shut his mouth. Whether that was 1 Stone Cold Stunner or 15, it didn't matter to WWE's toughest SOB. We were able to sit down with Kevin Owens to talk about how this all came together.
It was pretty surreal when the video aired.
That a
of
Terry
him,
Funk?
accepting
What
the
is that
challenge.
T-shirt?
You know, him driving out in the middle of the desert on his 4-wheeler or whatever you want to call it, and then hearing him
I forget the name of
answering me
those.
directly and saying,
Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to open up one last can of whoop ass on you, Kevin Owens.
that threat made me so excited. I was so pumped. Career highlight for sure to have Stone Cold Steve Austin cut a promo on me. As far as WrestleManias go, I think the match with Stone Cold takes the cake as the top spot. Before I started using the stunner, I'd asked him for permission and advice. I don't know that he told me every secret, to be honest. his stunner is the best, because mine didn't keep him down, but his kept me down, so he's onto something.
19 years in the making.
I think it's cool that
trusted me
he asked
to be
for
a worthy
permission.
opponent for what was his first match back in 19 years. The fact that he was willing to do that with me, that's a huge, huge compliment.
Always a privilege to get to speak to Kevin Owens, and we thank him for the time. We were also able to capture a little message from Stone Cold himself, who wanted to extend the
Finally we
following
get
to Owens.
both
Hey,
sides.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much for a hell of a night at WrestleMania 30. You motivated me and got me off my ass 19 years removed. And to be able to go back to Dallas, Texas, the city that I started in 1989, and bring everything full circle, it means a lot to me. Being out there in the ring with you was a blast. Taking that suplex on the concrete was a blast.
I forgot he
Kevin
did
Owens,
that.
you're awesome.
Steve, I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. And now that we're cool, maybe next time we could share a beer with, I have a can in my hand, you have a can in yours, instead of you just
Dude,
taking
I
a
want to
swig and
see
spitting it in
both.
my face and mouth. You got my number.
Both.
You used it before WrestleMania to send me insults in the middle of the night. I didn't forget.
They might get along now, but at WrestleMania 38, it was an all-out war. Can you guide Austin to a WrestleMania victory after 19 years away? Or will KO deal out the ultimate insult, winning the match with his own version of the stunner? If you think you've got what it takes, give me a hell yeah.
Dude, I want to see Kevin Owens and Stone Cold Steve Austin just giving a whole ring of stunners to everybody. At the top, I wanted. Yeah, I put myself primed in that spot. He literally didn't have to do nothing but just put my feet on the other side and finish his move.
Stone Cold said he was coming to open one last can of whoop ass on KO, and he wasted no time delivering on that promise. Trading big right hands, Austin finally got KO trapped in the corner, where he dust off the classic. Stomping a mud hole in Owens, while offering a few choice fingers along the way. Owens was finding out immediately that there are indeed consequences when you run your mouth about the rattlesnake. Austin was a proverbial house of fire, looking like he hadn't missed a day for 19 years.
They're not like his legit ones, but man, you gotta give it to it. Fucking 19 years later, bro, like, what, 1917? Either way, it was a long ass time.
A hard Irish whip into the corner nearly turned KO inside out, giving Austin a chance to take a quick beverage break.
See, why can't we do that in the game? Could did that with the water bottle too.
Ring,
At least we could pick him up now.
Ever had once the fight started. If anything, it seemed like KO had really forgotten who he was dealing with.
Yeah, if you can move before the cutscene, I can move before the cutscene too. Kevin Owens probably the only one that didn't go running to me, man. Why didn't you just go into the other corner? Dude. don't get this camera angle, man. I don't know if it's a showcase only thing or if it's like that's how it is ringside now. Cause literally all the matches I've been playing has been in showcase. What? Why didn't that count as ringside? Why don't they highlight Southern or the key words? Highlight it. Like, bro. I'm over here attacking him at every other area. Man.
Austin had been all over Owens from the second this fight became an official match, showing no signs of stopping. Taking the fight to the ringside area seemed like an easy call, but KO finally managed to stop Austin in his tracks by sending him crashing into the ring post. Owens would compose himself quickly before realizing the opportunity in front of him. Now it was his turn to brutalize Stone Cold, and he jumped at the chance, assaulting the Hall of Famer with KO show equipment. Owens was unrelenting, finally able to dish out the punishment he'd spent weeks promising Austin. Owens was not going to be embarrassed on this stage. He was the one that was going to embarrass Stone Cold. Then Kevin grabbed a table. He was looking to put Austin out right here, right now. The fans began to scream for Austin to recover, but he was still shaking off the cobwebs. KO was going to make his move right here, looking to put Austin through the table. But somehow, Austin was able to reverse the momentum and send Owens crashing through the table instead. KO wanted to bring the table into this, and now he was paying the very physical price.
Hopefully I didn't need that just yet.
As he had numerous times in his legendary career, Austin was able to hurt Owens again, regaining command of the fight. With KO dazed, Austin threw him onto the announce table. Remember, Owens had tried and failed to use a table earlier, so now Austin wanted to turn.
That's two of them.
Austin's plan here was very clear. He was going to beat the hell out of Owens, but he was going to make it look like it was easy. Classic Austin here, enjoying a few cold beverages while basking amongst the screaming fans and just absolutely taking Kevin Owens to the woodshed. Austin was having the time of his life. He turned back the clock and was delivering a vintage performance. Shoot, you can see me calling the match back there. I was totally astounded at how dominant Austin was. Shout out to my suit, though. I was looking good. Austin was in total control, having the time of his life. But I don't think Kevin Owens was enjoying this at all. Stone Cold was having his way with KO.
What's that in his hand? That's how Austin IPA.
After spitting his drink into Owens' face, Austin was finally ready to bring this back in the ring. KO needed to turn the tide, and fast, or he was soon going to find himself on the losing end of this match he'd waited years to manifest. Perhaps getting a little too comfortable, Austin appeared to take his eye off the ball for a second. But that was all Kevin Owens needed to drop Austin with a hot shot and finally catch a breather from the constant onslaught. But instead of following up with devastating offense, KO looked to commit Grand Theft Auto. What he was planning to do, I have no idea. Run Austin over, drive away to safety, we may never know. Whatever the plan was, he took way too long trying to make it happen, and now Stone Cold was back. In a WrestleMania first, Austin would then start the ATV and drive up the ramp with KO seated in the front. Where the hell was Austin going to take KO? Was I watching a kidnapping? Luckily, no, we were not watching a kidnapping in progress. Austin just wanted to give the fans closer to the stage a better view of his dismantling of Kevin Owens. We've seen a lot of things from Steve Austin at WrestleMania, but opening a can in this location was brand new.
Hyping up. Like, on the ramp, then why are we up here on the stage? back to the ring we go. It's so crazy seeing split screen in WWE like this. The only really split screen WWE game I really remember was Crush Hour.
Right when it looked like Austin was on his way to victory, bam! KO shocks the whole building by dropping Austin with a stunner. Grabbing a steel chair, KO was going to end Austin once and for all.
K22.
But Austin was ready, moving out of the way, which caused KO to hit himself with the chair. Another humiliation in a series of them on this night for Owens. Could it be time for the Stone Cold Stunner?
What you doing, Owens? No, you got it. Okay. Set up this table. Light it on fire too. I'm not gonna do that. That's a waste of time. Dude, that did not just happen. Are you trying to roll away too?
A majestic homecoming for Stone Cold Steve Austin sees the Rattlesnake drop KO with the Stone Cold Stunner, locking in the victory. Austin sets a WrestleMania record with 20 years going between WrestleMania wins, as his previous victory at the event was over Scott Hall at 2002's WrestleMania 18. Cheers to Stone Cold.